Greetings and salutations, anime and game fans. Welcome to the third edition of Game Dojo. I'm your host Gixman, aka Dwayne Lowe. Um, today I'm going to just be covering One Piece from Saturday as well as the Adventures episode from Sunday. So I'm gonna start off with One Piece where we last left off with the previous episode. Luffy was healed by Ivankov, and Ivankov had explained to him that the energy injection was fooling his body into you know into healing itself, but Luffy was still badly injured from Kizaru's attacks. So anyway, as Luffy was running toward Oris Plaza, he was being confronted by many Marine soldiers who he he pretty much ran right through, and also got assistance from Ivankov, who used his or her death wing to blow away many more Marine soldiers. And as Luffy and Ivankov kept running, um, you know, Luffy had ran into Kobe. Kobe tried to attack him, but unfortunately, Kobe got stopped with a fist right to his face and was immediately knocked out, which I thought was hilariously funny. But you know, during 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 Kobe wanting to confront Luffy, it showed clips of the two times had Luffy and Kobe had met. Once during the beginning of the series, and again in episode 315 after Luffy and company defeated CP9, and Kobe had told Luffy that he wanted to become a Marine Admiral. So anyway, moving on from that, as Luffy, um, as Kobe got laid out, Kizaru, Akainu, and Aokiji took down Marco. You know, Kizaru ended up, taking out Marco. Jozu took down not Jozu. Aokiji took down Jozu, and um Akainu critically injured Whitebeard himself, leaving a big gaping hole in the middle of his chest, and and Marine soldiers had a couple of Marine soldiers, about 4 or 5 of them, stabbed Whitebeard, and one of them shot Whitebeard in the face with like a grenade launcher or something like that. So Whitebeard retaliated by taking his halberd weapon and creating a giant tornado storm, which you know pretty much caused many Marine soldiers to get swept up into the air and fall down, out of the sky. I'm not sure if they were if they're critically hurt or dead. So anyway, as Luffy continued on to to res to rescue Ace, um, you know, the Whitebeard pirates had you know, not the White pirates. Sengoku had gave the order to immediately execute Ace, and and as that was about to happen, Whitebeard got unexpected help from that fish guy. I forgot his name. Anyway, Whitebeard got some help, from most of his crew who was still standing and were watching Whitebeard's back. And like I said, just as the two executioners were about to execute Ace, Luffy, you know, got punched in the face and immediately unleashed his conqueror's hockey, and a lot of Marine soldiers ended up passing out from that, and the look on everybody's face was, kind of surprising, but I found it hilariously funny. So, you know, Aokiji, you know, was surprised by it. Sengoku had a shocked look on his face, and even Luffy's grandfather had a surprised look on his face that the Conqueror's Haki had come out. You know. So anyway, moving on to the Avengers episode from Sunday. Um, for those of you who don't know, the show has been moved from Wednesday night to Sunday morning, starting at 10 a.m. So if you haven't seen it yet, I highly suggest you start watching the Avengers Earth Mighty Heroes. If you have if you have Disney XD, that is. So anyway, during Sunday's Avengers episode, the Masters of Evil was comprised of the Abomination, Crimson Dynamo, Baron Zemo, the Enchantress, and her Executioner, and Wonder Man. Were taking out each of the Avengers one by one, starting with Wasp. Then it moved on to Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, and the Hulk, which only left, you know, three of the Avengers members, Hawkeye, Black Panther, and Ant-Man, who had to and who had to invade Avengers Mansion to take to try to take down and to take down the Masters of Evil and free the fellow Avengers. So anyway, as the Avengers got together to take down Baron Zemo and the rest of them and the Masters of Evil, they had managed to defeat them and I guess sent them, but the Enchantress managed to save her compatriots, and we had learned that the Enchantress was just using them for an even bigger plan, thought up by Loki, Thor's Asgardian brother. Now I don't know what's going to happen on next Sunday's episode of the Avengers, but as usual, once I watch it, I'll let y'all know. Anyway, that's pretty much it for my Bleach and not Bleach, my One Piece and Avengers episode coverage for this week. I will be back on either Wednesday, tomorrow, or Thursday, to give my review of the latest One Piece chapter, the latest Bleach chapter, and the latest Naruto chapters for Thursday. Also, just for you video game players out there, Video Games Live is going to be in New Jersey this December on the 29th and 30th, and they're looking for volunteers to work at Video Games Live. The volunteer positions will include setting up the Guitar Hero booth, a cosplay sign up where you direct all cosplay fans to sign in and tell them where to go, as well as, keeping track of the mailing list sign ups and the Dell Alienware sponsorship, keeping computers and laptops safe. They're requiring 2 people for that. If you want to volunteer for the Video Games Live, just email mike@videogameslive.com with the subject Newark pre-show volunteer, and be sure to give your full name, and the date you would like to help, as well as your cell phone numbers. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Most likely tomorrow I'll probably be back again with a list of classic games that I feel should either get a sequel, HD update, or or sequels, including Well, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but just tune in tomorrow for my list of, you know, of video games I feel that should be getting sequels and possible HD remakes. And that's pretty much it. You know, hope to see y'all. Hope to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out.